happy weekend, my very good friends. As you all know, this is the Stephen Talk Show, and on today's edition, I'm going to be sharing with you all what one of my fan, or a friend rather, who actually go through my YouTube page and is also very consistent in following the talk show and topics arising there, and most of all the topics we've been discussing so far. And one of the topic which he laid emphasis on is one of the one which I titled "Marriage is Not an Achievement." Yeah, it's there on my YouTube page at the Stephen Talk Show at YouTube. This is a young man. He's also a youth, like probably in his 30s. Yeah, and when he came across that very particular video, he said to me, "Prince, I would like to share a particular story with you, my story with you, and I want you to also share it out there for the youths out there to learn and not to make the mistakes which he made." I'm not going to mention the person's name, and this is what he said. He said, "Please share this on your talk show with other youths to also learn and not to make the mistake which I made earlier." He said that I thought marriage is an achievement, or rather, marriage, it's a way to prove that you are now a grown-up man, and it's a way to prove that you are now a man. And so I met this lady who I fell in love with, and to cut the story short, I actually rushed into marriage, even in my towards my late 20s, and I thought things would be like the way they were from the beginning, but unfortunately things didn't go that way. And the mistakes I made were not to lay solid foundation as a man before venturing into marriage. Now, currently in this marriage, I'm going through hell. I find it difficult to provide for my family, even myself alone, my wife, and my kids. I had to pay for house rent, I had to pay for utility bills, and I had to pay for school fees of my son. And the second mistake was I getting married to someone who has no job, who probably would have been an assistant in perilous time or difficult time as this. Well, in order to cut this, I think I'd like to end it there because of time, so the video won't get so long. So please, my friends, if you all listen to what this person said here, we'll find some truth there which is staring us in our faces. And most people are equally in this kind of mess. Not just only him. Most people will not even tell you what they are going through, but most people, I think he actually found the courage to come out, to speak out, and so that we can also learn from it. What should we learn from this? Please, as a man, like as I said in one of my video, marriage is not an achievement. Like he is already lamenting. And one thing I draw out from there, he said he did not make solid foundation for himself as a man before venturing into marriage. And what are these solid foundation? Like a solid source of income that will sustain him sustain another person, which is a wife, and the third person probably the kids or kids to come. This is what is what is actually lamenting today. So please, what I want us to learn from this, without wasting much time, is, as a man, please, before you venture into anything marriage, please ensure that you are financially buoyant, or rather you are financially capable. I am not saying you must wait until you become a billionaire, or until you get to the net worth of Dangote or Bill Gates before you get married. That's not what I'm saying. Have a sustainable income. Be sure that there's something you are doing that can fetch you money to take care of yourself and your family. This thing might look to be very trivial. It's not trivial, because there's a particular portion in the Bible that says that a man who cannot take care of his household is worse than an unbeliever. So if you now look at the economic situation in the country today, you don't need somebody to even advise you at all. Now check, if you look around, like the country now, Nigeria, do you see weddings like we normally see weddings years back, like 8, 10 years, 15 years back? Certainly no. Because see, when you talk about economy meltdown, an economy downfall, it affects everything. For instance, a bag of rice is above 100,000 naira now. How many bags are you going to buy to invite people for wedding? It is simple this time, people are not even cutting a whole lot of cost when it comes to wedding, because they know that after the wedding, they're also going to feed. Please, have a sustainable income. If you suffer as a man, you will not want your children to suffer. In the society we're living today, see, one mistake some of us men are making is this. Let me be honest with you. You must have heard some people say this. They will say, oh, let us marry, let's give birth. Children bring blessing. As children's kids start coming, blessing will start coming, doors will start opening. Do not be deceived by anybody. It is a lie. Because even the Bible says that whatever a man sows, so that he will surely reap. And you cannot reap where you do not sow, or gather where you do not winnow. It's not possible. You know fully well as a man that you don't have a sustainable means of income. You are going into marriage. For what? Do you even realize the responsibilities ahead of you? And now, when this happens, you cannot take care of your family, which is a shame. How do you feel when your child wants a particular thing, you can't even buy it for that child? Probably not an expensive gift. Maybe your child needs a toy car to play with. Not that the child is asking for a navigator or a Benz, just a baby toy, and you cannot afford this. How will you feel? If you know the suffer it takes, if you know, first, as a bachelor, for example, you know the cost, you know the stress it takes feeding yourself alone, clothing yourself, paying utility bills, paying house rent, just you, a bachelor. Now imagine two people, you and your wife, your wife and a child, or your kids. Imagine the responsibilities. This is why you see most people, it's like one, to me, I feel, I don't know the kind of mistake. I don't see it as a mistake. As people say it's a mistake. The child, they didn't plan for it. How is that a mistake? How is that a mistake? If you know you are not ready, you do what? You use contraceptive to prevent calamity. Go to, most times outside the town, you see abandoned kids on the road. Those are kids given birth to by human beings. You know the stress in taking care of yourself. Why will you so you know you are not even capable? So this is not in any way trying to blame my friend who sent this message. No, I'm saying it generally for everyone. I'm glad he realized his mistake. And stress can make a man look even older than his age. You see, most people in this very situation, they are not happy. Some are going through, some of them are even doing unthinkable things just to pay for the to take care of their family. And then you see some women or some girls who will tell you, oh, let's just get married and let's just do it anyhow, let's have babies and things will come. Let me tell you, you as a man, I'm saying this to the men most especially, because a woman will not get pregnant like without a man. You, to the men most especially, if you allow a woman deceive you, at the end of the day, you'll be the one to suffer it. You allow a woman deceive you, and then you people bring a child into this world that you cannot cater for. At the long run, it is still the same woman who will call you a useless man, call you a stupid man, that other people are taking care of their kids and you cannot take care of your kids. And if case of she might even leave you. Actually, yes, she might even leave you and abandon the marriage. If you know you are not capable as a man to bring a child into this world, please keep your manhood in your pants. Bringing a child into this world is not by force. It's said that if you know where you are coming from, you should know where you are going to. What is this? What kids do some of you? Where are you people rushing to? Where are you? What kids are you rushing to go and give birth to? How? And sometimes they say children bring blessing. That is. Don't allow anybody deceive you. What you sow is what you definitely reap. That child did not ask you to bring the child to this world, and whatever you are going to, you will encounter it. You will face it. You will face it. There are even people who are even a bit capable, have a sustainable. Some of them have not even gone into marriage. You are rushing into. Some of you rush into marriage in bid of competition. Oh yes, competition. Louis is married. I too want to marry. Some of you, because you got so intoxicated by the love of your partner, and then you feel, oh no, I need to marry this girl quick, before other people will snatch her away from me. I need to impregnate her so that she will be mine. How would you say people who got married, they divorced even after having kids? Where are you rushing to? So please, my dear friends, let us learn from this very situation and not to make the mistake. This is a message which is actually passing to each and every one of us here. Not to make the mistake he has made. I'm so thankful and I appreciate him for sharing this conversation, his experience with us on this on the Stephen Talk Show. It's also welcome. You have other experiences, you have personal experiences you want us to enlighten the youth about. Please feel free to share rather, and also be aware that there's no account with anybody's name or identity be revealed in place of doing this. We are all here to learn and to help one another grow, to encourage one another, because what does it profit us to be friends, whether physical friends, whether online friends, when we cannot advise ourselves, when we cannot build one another, we cannot encourage one another? Then it doesn't make any sense. Let us not just gather ourselves for friends' sake, for just friends, without adding any value to our lives. Thank you very much, my very good friends. That's it on the program today, the Stephen Talk Show. And I'm glad that we all learn one or two from this very story our friend, my very good friend, shared on this to me regarding the current issues actually going through. Please, let's learn from this and not to make mistakes that we would live to regret tomorrow, or that our children might come to inherit. If we suffer, we should make sure our kids, we should make sure we don't bring our kids to suffer. Thank you very much, guys. Keep up the love and do not forget to share, and also comments are also welcome. Thank you very much, guys.